That's right. All right, welcome. And you know what? Let me turn this down. 'Cause we see now some platforms don't allow music. That means if I have music, they're not gonna allow me to upload. So there you go. Oh man. But when we finish that video, we're gonna go back to the music guides. Okay, what are all the girlies doing with this viral Yes, it's true. Yes, so you gotta know which platforms allow what. If you take the liberty, they're gonna shut it off. They're gonna, they will not upload it. Okay, they're gonna tell you whatever they're gonna tell you. Okay, guys, say goodbye to expensive websites, copywritten material, hiring social media managers and tech gurus to get your business started, guys. You can get started online with simple, simple tools like your smartphone and social media. Yay! Oh my goodness, that is such good news. Over the last 3 years, guys, I have definitely labored at making videos, which is fine, because your videos get better. And I do recommend a variety because it is kind of 50-50 if you're gonna cross over, with all these different social media outlets with only faceless content. Like some faceless content is popular on some platforms and less on others. Like this one, they like you to show up. So just saying, do what you want, but um, really, well, that's a filter. I'm glad it's making me look. I'm glad because believe me, the culmination of these hours at the schoolhouse and dealing with these kids. Oh no. Oh, I loved it. I love your beginning, your intro, how you got people started. Nicole, I took notes on that. I definitely took notes on that. You know why? Because I just go in. I go in because I learn from coaches and all. If you wait for an audience to show up, and there are people in the background, also you're gonna have to edit all that, right? So I don't do that anymore. I used to do that, but my coaches said, you know what, you just start and you reset, you reset and you keep going. You keep telling them what to do. So I have been inspired by what all the girlies are doing online with the faceless content, the viral content. It's been very much a passion of mine to not just work hard on my own faced, videos, but also to get the viral content that is faceless out there as well. And we're going to talk about that, guys, because I'm telling you right now, you have so many examples right now. There are so many beautiful accounts that are showing you what to do. I've been getting DMs from people who are, frustrated and all the things, and mad, about being broke and stuck and all that. Well, guys, if you are on here and you're seeing example after example, guys, you gotta just jump in, okay? So let me point you to my links. The links are in my profile. First and foremost, you gotta get trained. You can get trained very simply and easily with my course that is called the Roadmap right now. That is the first thing you have to do besides get into a community. When you're in the roadmap, it is very, very early. You can absolutely get the training, the examples, the support, okay, the hand holding. I train every single person that works with me how to get on here. And let me tell you something. I want you to really go in and do that self-talk, okay? Hopefully you're led by some spiritual power that is helping you to get out of the mindset that puts you in that situation. I have to do it too because actually it's not even our fault. It's literally the culture that tells you to live paycheck to paycheck and all those things. And I know Nicole was talking about that the other day, but really, if you want to run to your next level and not walk, but literally run, guys, we're already in the middle of the second 30 days of a 90-day sprint cycle. I look at it like having a 12-week year, okay? How much have you made in the last 45 days out of this 90-day? We're almost halfway. We're pretty much, as of tomorrow or the next day, halfway through 90 days. Some people have made a year's salary, 2 years salary in the last 30 to 45 days. What about you? Okay, I have definitely made side hustle money. I have definitely made side hustle money. And believe me, I am very humble because I had it really good for 2 years. I had it so good for 2 years, completely at home, six figures with my business. And you know what my holes were. I told you what my holes were. The three things you have to cover are having a platform or website, which I had, social media, which I lacked on different fronts. I was on an audio app, and then email marketing. I have I fell down on two of those. Two. So I had 2 out of 3. So now there is no way I'm going forward without all those hits. Okay. The girlies that are really, really making it, they are starting their faceless accounts or whatever account they have, faced or faceless, on multiple accounts. They're repurposing for the platform specifically that they are on, guys, and they are making it happen. They are taking zero excuses at all. And I totally am behind them. I'm totally am behind them. All right, guys. So I'm going to give you a little business training and how to get out there with exactly your brand and how to get this thing going. First of all, guys, you got to create marketing. Marketing is how people are going to get to know you. And let me tell you something. I got message today off of videos that are still running. So whether it's faced or faceless, put your content out there because it is definitely circulating and people are catching onto it. Okay. That was a faced video because I represent moms, teachers, broke moms, paycheck to paycheck moms, kids in college, empty nester. I fill a lot of buckets, divorce, all that. But my biggest struggle overall was, first of all, not having what I needed to cover my lifestyle. Okay. And I'm not somebody that takes, managing crisis sitting down. Like, I'm not going to be, oh, I have $1 until my next paycheck. Like, that's not okay with me. I'm going to be selling something. I'm going to sell whatever we're not using, whatever, like, I'm going to make things work, right? But there are too many people who are in these situations. And guess what? They are not moving. They're not budging. They're actually acting as if it's okay to manage a situation like that where they don't have what they really, really need or want. And that's not okay. I think we allow that too much where, for example, let's say you have crusty feet. Okay, are those crusty feet okay? They bother you and they bother somebody else, right? How about those crusty feet? Now, some people don't want to take the socks off and show those crusty feet. They're just happy with those crusty feet, or they don't think that it is like worth it, or maybe they feel like they're suffering in silence. All I know is all I know is, guys, you don't have to suffer in silence. And that is the message, guys. People are suffering in silence. And when they see a piece of content that literally hits home, okay? And I know I have a lot of faith. I pray to God every day. I write every day. I'm spiritual in my nature. And that's how I've been able to evolve, like an onion, peel back the layers and all that. But we are literally dealing with too much. But the content that you put out there, when it speaks to somebody, they're going to message you. Okay. So if you have those crusty feet or whatever is going on in your life, guys, it is worth it to go through that transformation, fix those crusty feet, and then tell somebody what you did to alleviate, maybe the chafing, the burning, the itchiness, or whatever side effects you have from those crusty feet. So, I mean, I hope that that's a literal example that you can run with. I can't, yeah, something like that, like literally problem, a problem that you have that you're like, you're not doing anything about it, but it's really noticeable. You would change it if you could, but you just don't act on it for some reason. That's what I mean. Okay. It's time to start. It is time to start. We are 45 days into this um, first 90-day cycle, guys, and it is time for you to jump on the train. Yes, yep, you stay stagnant, and also problems turn into conditions. Like if you have a problem that is bothering you, it might escalate. And I love to do, like, I'll go to the drugstore, I'll talk to the pharmacist, I'll try to get something over the counter, I'll try to handle it. And sometimes, we put our kids first, our husband, our spouse, our this, our that first, but we don't take care of those things that are really bothering us, guys. And I can tell you right now, if I have to wake up super early, 3 o'clock in the morning, and take care of my feet or whatever is my problem, I'm going to do it because I know that it's the health, it's my comfortability, and also, hey, summer is coming and you want to wear those sandals. Wow, if you don't have those feet done, or you might just meet your boo. And oh my goodness, what a shock if you have those crusty feet. So, guys, take care of it, show that you love yourself. And that's what the problem is sometimes. We don't show enough love to ourselves like we show it to other people. Okay. So if you want to have those soft and supple feet, for example, right, it is time to do something for 30 days straight. If you've been running with me in the morning, I've been doing pocket coaching around emails. I believe and I know emails took me down to having to go back into a school. Definitely, because I've had email lists. The first thing that happens when I sign up with a coach, they do my social media audit. Okay, what platforms you on? How many followers do you have? What's on your email list? Blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something. That email stuff, I did not even touch it. I have an email calendar schedule, and I literally pocket coach. I pocket coach my weakness right now. And it's not as much a weakness anymore for the last year and a half, but it's what took me definitely back into a job. And let me tell you something. When I emailed this morning, while I was on the live stream emailing, two people open up the email right there on the live. It's right there. So it does work, guys. People do want content, and they do want, to see. And also, look, when I get good emails from y'all, if I'm on your email list, I'm going to look at it, and it might inspire me to write my own. So, it's very useful in real time. Yes, 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 yes. Two people opened it up, and because I sent a training video, a training video, and I got a notification that two people had watched it. I don't know how many of them have watched it since then. Let me see. Let me see if I can find out how many people have watched it all day. It is not showing me right now. Let me see. Oh, four people. Four people. Yes. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you. Okay, YouTube, hang on. Four people have watched it. Dude, there you go. Right here and right there. 4 viewers, 4 views today. This is today. Yep, and here's the video, and here is the link to my course. Yep, right here. Okay, and that's through email. There you go. Okay, I hope it's gonna look funny on YouTube. Okay, well, yeah, did that. All right, yeah, there you go. It was, wait, oh my gosh, what did I just do? Okay, and then what? Yeah, I did this. Okay, yeah. All right, we're back. That's it. That's it right there. Okay. So I'll have to look into this a little more to see what else is going on. What does it tell me? All right. So guys, where are we? Okay, we talked about getting in. It's been 45 days since the start of the first 9 weeks, guys. And so content marketing, that's where we are. Content marketing, guys. Content marketing is where you're going to find your sweet spot. Content marketing is what you can email after the fact as well, because some people don't, a lot of people don't see it. Okay. So long as you make content, content is king. All right. Sales is queen. Because if you don't have the content, you're not going to get, there's no chance to get the sale because people have to see you out there. All right. How does that happen? Well, first of all, your algorithm needs to be turned on. So people, you got to churn it. You got to put your content out there, guys. And exposure and consistency have to be your name of the game. Okay. Then you can take all that and email it. All right. Here's a training, or, when I give them a backstory and then send them, this video, I take videos from the platforms and send it in my email. Yeah. So videos from your platforms, trainings that you've done on your YouTube, if you've done that, if you've taken, like some of y'all show your screen and you do a little training, you show them a how to, make that a video and send it. Okay, guys? Okay, so what I like to do is I like to batch my content with this faceless videos, and then I like to use that. And what that's helping me do, like I said, is because I'm in the classroom, because I have a job, because I'm not home like the rest of y'all. If you are home, then I have to come back home and do my live stream. So my content has to help the most, right? If I was at home, I would be on live like all the time because I really like it. I love connecting with people when I go live. But I don't have that availability right now, or the luxury or the privilege to do that. So I do batch. And I'm feeling, some kind of way because I try not to, I'm very humble. I'm not thinking about the fact that I've had to go back into the school system for the last 2 school years. Okay. I'm very grateful, but I want to, create a strong brand so that this time I'm not going to have to go back. Okay. So let's talk about how to build a strong brand. All right. Drop a one if you want the simple steps on how to use your smartphone and social media to make the money that you deserve. Drop a one, drop a one. Drop a one, drop a one. Yay, yay. Okay, yes, yes, yes. How do you build a brand that you want? Okay, all right, excellent. Okay, the first thing that you need to do, guys, is you need to definitely go in and ask for what it is that you want. What are you available for right now? I know when I take a deep breath and I go in, I know that I am available for an endless source of revenue around what I know how to do. I know how to coach people. I know how to mentor people, and I love education. I love to help to show people a better way. Um, I have been able to do that in a career, but in the classroom of public school. And my desire has been to help women like me because when I think about how I under prepared myself, and it's not my fault, I'm not playing, but I don't want any woman after 10, 15 years of a career feeling like there is no, there's no scaling that career. There's no scaling that career. I love teaching. I love kids. I have two kids myself, 21 and 22, and one turning 19. But the bottom line is, guys, we with especially with social media and our digital environment that we're in right now, you can be so much more. And if I had a daughter, I think I would really have done that because I know as a woman, I would never want my daughter to just be a teacher or just or whatever. For my sons, I don't know what it was, but if I had a girl, I would have been bossed up a long time ago. And that is what I want to help women with. If you find yourself in your 40s right now, most of the women I work with are 45 and over. Okay, some of them are 65, some of them are 68. I don't that's about pretty much around. I think so. I think so. I I believe so. Those are the ages around that I tend to work with. A lot of them have put, raising their kids, supporting their husband, all of these things before themselves. And now they are so ready to find their sweet spot in the digital world and digital economy. And I want women younger than that to do that. And a lot of them are doing that. A lot of them are doing that. The sooner I can catch these women, I can let them know, especially teachers. There are teachers that are like, you know what, I'm going to work for 40 years, for 50 years. Look what they're doing to the age of retirement now. They're raising it again to 70. Like, that's outrageous. So I want to catch women even sooner than 45, or at least show the ones that are younger, hey, you should be out here. You should be doing multiple businesses. It was nice listening to your, uh-huh. Yeah, thank you. Um, have okay. All right. Thank you. And see you next time. Go live tomorrow, as a matter of fact. I hope you go live tomorrow. Um, if and what time is that? Because I definitely want to catch you. I definitely want to catch you. Okay. Yes. Okay, guys. While they're doing that, I'm gonna get my light. Hold on. Woo! Yes. Oh, okay. I'm here. I'm here. Ooh, it's getting dark already. Okay. Don't tell me this thing is. Yay! Here we go. Okay. Okay. Are you guys East Coast or I'm Central? I'm in Texas. All right. Let me see what's going on here, guys. Okay. All right. So I want to catch women. I want them to know right off the bat. You're in Texas too? I'm in Houston. I want them to know right off the bat, like, do do some work on yourself. And here's the thing: when I was raising my kids, when I was married for 10 years, I did everything for myself after everybody else, right? Even if you are that type of woman or mom, you can get your coaching because I know a lot of selfless moms still put everybody in front of themselves. So you're not going to get the West, okay? All right. They're not going to put themselves first in front of the family and all that. That's fine because even now, digital marketing, especially with faceless and um, micro learning, it's still, and also self-paced. This light is going out because it's not plugged in. Let me come on, light. They can still do it, and that is what I want to do. So, guys, if you have not looked into number one, getting the training that you need, okay? The training is first and foremost in my profile because the training is what will help you. When I wanted to go online, the first thing I did was find a coach that I wanted to work with, and I got into a program. That was number one. And the reason why is because if you buy products, that's fine, but it won't make sense. It's like buying parts to a car, but you don't know how to assemble it, or anything for that matter. If you don't have the know-how, it's kind of difficult. Also, when you watch people, you get a lot of inspiration, but you don't know their technique. And it really is like a Frankenstein effect, and I don't believe in that. I really believe in good old fashioned like building blocks, build your knowledge piece by piece, block by block. Okay. I have my first coach was a very expensive coach, 5-figure coach. I've been in other programs since, and I always have a coach. I'm always in a program, but I can tell you that I learned something in each program. I would never wing it because there are people who know more than you. You're always learning techniques, and the roadmap, which is my course, offers all of that training on top of if you want to have like somebody in particular that you want to train with for any particular reason. The roadmap at 497 is a perfect complement to anything else that you're doing because otherwise you're probably paying one coach like 5 figures or 4 figures and it's stretching you, right? It's not easy to afford. But if you're paying one price, which is 497 for a course, and then you can still work with whoever you want to, that is a much better balance for you. So I definitely recommend that. And I've been messaged, people want me to go over their goals. They want me to work with them one-on-one. And I do have a mentorship package, but I don't do it in a vacuum. I don't coach anyone in a vacuum. I don't coach people just by, talking to them one-on-one or whatever. I for sure want them to have an education. So people who start with me, for example, they are so happy that they have a done for you product that they can help other people get trained on. They love that. They don't have to come up with it. It's done. It's like, okay, how am I going to help them again? Oh, I'm going to educate them. How am I going to get them started? Oh, I've got some digital products for them. That is perfect. That's a perfect combination, guys, and that's what you want to do, okay? So if you have a goal to start your digital product business with training, then I want you to consider the roadmap because the roadmap is number one, the course that started all of the recent, influx of courses coming through about whatever they're doing, but the roadmap put it into a context of resale rights, okay, group coaching, along with lifetime access. It was the first, yes, well, yes, roadmap was the first to put together resale rights, okay, lifetime access. One of the things that I always complained about, because you'll work with coaches, right? But it's not lifetime. So if it's a 4-figure or 5-figure coach, there's a timeline, 12 weeks, 6 months, whatever it is, and it's you gotta pay again. Roadmap is the first to say, hey, this is a community. You're going to pay one time for this course, and it's brilliant because you're in that for a lifetime, and you're networking. You're finding business partners and collaborators in that community. It's brilliant. These other coaches, first of all, that was the model. I have a model like that myself. I have a mentorship package for 12 months. It's single use. It's just you, you know. You're gonna have you're going to meet with me or the group, but there's just a referral fee if you bring somebody else. Roadmap came up with the resale rights model, the permanent access model, the group coaching, all that, lifetime updates, all that. Yes, and that is why I always go with the OG, with the original, because they know what they're doing. They have a a universal plan, like this is where we're starting, but this is this is where we're going. And other offshoots of that, and that's fine. They're courses and they're well worth their salt as well. But for me, I'm going to stick with the people who have had the original idea, and also they have their phases that they're building everything out in. And so far, they have not disappointed. Okay, but there's no nothing holding you from getting into any other course if you want to. So it's that affordable that you can go ahead and think about profitability. Okay, will I be more profitable if I have this and that? It's up to you. It's up to you. But when you're paying a 4-figure, 5-figure coach, you're gonna be strapped a little bit. You're gonna be strapped, and you're gonna be basically using that coach's methodology until the duration of the contract, and then you decide, okay, am I going to stick with this coach or am I going to go with somebody else? But I'm telling you guys, if you want to increase in your business, if you want to increase and you want to take care of yourself at the same time, do something affordable like the roadmap. And we talked about it before. That's what all the girlies are doing. All the business training that they're getting is coming through their content and the course to match. And that's what I recommend for you guys to do. Absolutely. It's just so amazing. It has paid off for me, even on a part-time basis, because I work. I have to go to a job. So if I can do it, then you can do it. Okay. Create demand for your brand by creating the content, using the education and the tools that they give you inside the course in order to do that. Okay, so that's been my my secret sauce for the last 7 months. And the bottom line to all this, guys, is what is seen gets sold. If they don't see you, nothing's getting sold. So whether it's your faceless or faced content, if you're not putting stuff out there, people are not going to be able to make a decision. So I highly recommend getting on some type of content schedule, getting on platforms that you like, and having that connection, conversion, and commitment happen. Okay. I've even this platform, I mean, I feel like I'm definitely struggling, because there are people who get on here and in 2 weeks they've got hundreds of people on their platforms and on their lives, and they've got so many, sales and stuff like that. I've made 46 sales. 46 sales in 7 months. Okay. In 7 months. What? You're like me. I feel like I am way behind. Well, okay, let me stop right there. My goal is to perfect my brand so that the attraction to me is an overflow. That's, yeah. If I state it like that, that's what I want. That's what I want. But at the same time, guys, um, I've seen girls on here sell 10 courses. Say less. Say less. Yes. Say less. Yep. That's right, guys. So yeah, I want to attract people who need what I have and who want my help. Okay, that's what I want because um, I know that there's plenty out there. Yeah, it's I love the energy when I get on there and they're getting all those sales and they're making whatever. I love that. I love it. I love the energy because that's the energy I want. And I want to be able to be as poised, okay? I want to be as poised to see all that ka-ching and helping people at the same time. Okay. And I know, I'm like, you know what? I know, okay, I know the automation is working and they're going to get the first email and it's going to have the stuff, everything in it. And I just want to make sure that, my stuff is working. Okay. So by the time when I get sales, it's like, okay, it's working, it's working, it's working. And um, so by the time you're kind of getting into like, hey, your link is not working because there's so many people jamming it, I want to have that beautiful problem. One of my business partners sold 125 125 courses in a day. In a day, okay? Somebody in the community, 100, and there are plenty of people who have made multiple, Soul was saying, multiple six figures. It is what it is. It is what it is, okay? Yes, but guys, let me tell you something. First and foremost, let's be organic. We got to be organic, guys. Make sure that you're saying to yourself, you know what? I want 50 clients per week. Just have a number, 50 clients per week. 50, I want 50 clients per week. I know what that feels like. Get a number that feels real, that feels real to you. Like if you can say, I want to make $200,000, in a day. If you can say that and you can say it without flinching, without say what real numbers, okay? Like I know I want to help 50 people a week. I know I can say I want to help 50 people a week. I know I can say I want to help 40 people per week. If I say I want to help 100 people per week, I guess I don't feel that number as much. Like say start with a number, like manifest, okay? Manifest it. When I say I want to help a person or two people a month, I get that. Three people, four people a month, I get that. It's not, and it's a safe number. So I want to stretch myself and say, um, you know, a monthly number for the week, like a number that I'm comfortable with, because I want to be able to help those people, and walk them through. And I know how to walk through 40 people. I know how to walk them through. I've got a class built in. I've got a Facebook group. I've got content. I've got an education channel. Guys, if you're not following me on YouTube, please follow me on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, I see two people are on YouTube. Say hello in the comments so I know who you are. YouTube doesn't show me who's there, so please say hello. And we're going to wrap up over here on YouTube in just a moment. So say hello over here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, guys. So let me ask you: are you manifesting a number that you feel? What number do you feel? Okay, you're batching the content. You're in the course. How many are you feeling that you can help? How many are you feeling? One of my coaches, I don't have the notebook over here, but she said, take a notebook page, and draw stick figures and give them names. Draw stick figures. Allison, da 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 da. Give them all names. So, like, let's say you have a class of 20. give them all a name, and here they come. So are you doing that? Okay. That's that helps me. That's what helps me. I want to be very organic. I want it to be where I build it and I don't have the same thing happen to me again. Okay, we're gonna stick to what idea? The stick figures, make giving them. I'll show it to you. I'll bring it. I have plenty of notebooks. I've taken so many notes. I have taken so many notes, guys. I've been in so many classes. Yes, manifesting a number. Yes, manifest the number, girl. Whatever the number you say, that's what you're gonna get. And I always say to myself, "Oh my God, I just lowball myself all the time." Because I always say, you know, one, two, a week, and I have that in my mind, and that's what I get. You know, one or two a week. No, I have upped it to 40 or 50. I have upped it, but I feel it. I feel it. I assign them names. I assign them identities. I'm looking for her. She's looking for me. All of them. I know what each of their problems is. I'm going to show you my I'm going to show you that strategy. But other people who get on and they just, you know, they have that overflow. I don't know what their strategy is, but I feel like for me, I mean, I've been around the way, guys. I've been around the way. I have been around the way. So I'm not sure if there's a certain something in me. I'm not sure. You know, I'm not sure that I'm pretty old in the tooth. I'm not one. Um, you know, I mean, I've been divorced. I got a lot of scar tissue. I have to say. I have a lot of scar tissue. I have a lot of scar tissue. I'm trying to manifest through the scar tissue. Okay. Let's be real. Okay. And I'm not the only one. We got to manifest through that scar tissue. It's very real. I'm not resentful. None of that. I don't even care. I'm older than black. Yes. There are so many, there are so many women who, you know, they are ready. They are out here, and that's it. And so are we. So let's make that connection, that real connection. And I really feel like my sweet spot is in the fact that I have, you know, I've never taken no for an answer. I don't take no for an answer. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And I'm grateful for what I have. I started on this platform in 2020 when it was all dancing and kids and things like that. My kids started the account for me, and I didn't touch it for 2 years. I didn't touch it for 2 years, and at that time, 2 years ago, I was tutoring, I was coaching, but it was like a mix. And last year, that's when I said, you know what, I'm going to do it. I started to see more of what I wanted to see in terms of business, and that's what made me want to use the platform even more. And now I just love it because of the up leveling for the content, all of it, the faceless, you know, the community, uh, all the brilliance. I just see so many awesome creators on here. So I'm just, you know, the community. Yeah, I love it. I love all of the geniuses. I follow so many wonderful creators, smart women, genius women, guys. So the bottom line is, like I said, you know, if you have any scar tissue like me, I mean, whatever that is, if you find yourself not getting the results, I'm definitely feeling it for you as well. It's literally right there in your hands. It literally is right there in your hands. And it's a matter of getting through that scar tissue, whatever that is, and starting to really connect and bring forth the number, the person, the people, the energies, because it's right there. It is right there. When there's a soul match, nothing can stop a soul match. Nothing. If they are your customer, your client, they're your customer, your client. Period. So keep forging forward. I've got more to say about that scar tissue and getting through that scar tissue to find your holy grail, your overflow. Okay. And it's not a coincidence. I don't think it's not a coincidence. I really feel like, hey, if God gives you a taste, and I will be the first one to tell you I have messed up overflow before. I have messed up overflow. I'm not going to get into it today because today we're just talking about what's hot and what the girlies are doing and what's working. But I have definitely, and I know that He has entrusted me, and I have messed it up. I definitely have. And I'm gonna come clean. I'm really gonna come clean. So maybe we'll do that on tomorrow because I'm getting closer. I'm definitely getting closer. I have more activity happening, more people on my YouTube channel. You too? Really? You've messed it up before? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we gotta talk. We gotta talk. You can text me. Let's chat about it. I'm ready to purge and come clean because I really feel like this is it's not a coincidence for sure. For sure. And I've made six figures. I've made six figures for people who needed the service that I have. And right now I feel like it's a different era. It's a really evolved era. Like I have seen more authentic women on here, men too, but more authentic women in business on this platform than any other platform. Like, but at the same time, I do want to stand up for the women who have some scar tissue because it's real. Um, and that's it. It's just putting it in place. But I have a good heart, and I don't take no for an answer. And we're going to talk about that. But for the most part, guys, you do still need the education and all that. So, but we can be raw, we can put it on the table and stuff like that because somebody's gonna resonate. And when I finish these videos, I take clips off of it, I turn it into content. Like again, I get sales off of videos that are still running. So just because I'm done with this video, it doesn't. First of all, it's on my YouTube channel, and secondly, I get clips off of it. The nuggets go into videos that I can repurpose. Okay, so it's gonna resonate with somebody. Okay, it's gonna resonate with somebody because there are a lot of women out there who are looking and they don't know how they're gonna come out of that era to get into their evolved era or their authentic one. Because you're the leader. You're going to be leading other people. So let's be real with ourselves first. So that being said, I'm really really happy. I'm really happy. I'm putting my weaknesses first. I'm targeting growth in the areas that I was weak in, for a particular time, and we're going there. And I want to be the go-to, in my age group. I want to be the go-to in my for other women who have similar situations that resonate with me, and that's it. Okay, so we're going to focus and we're going to create. Focus and create. Okay, focus and create. I'm focusing on imagining, who I'm helping, and I'm creating for them. So that's it. All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining me today. So yes, focus and create. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, here and here, here and here. Feel it. You gotta feel it. Feel that number, and then who are they? Create them, tell their story. Their story matches your story to a great extent. And speak from the belly. Speak from the belly. Yes, yes, absolutely. But you know what? Text me. Let's get on a call just to kind of vibe, and that would be great. My number is right there on my profile, and yeah, I'm open. I mean, look, guys. I want to get rid of. I'm not partial to anything. The only thing I'm partial to is my soul. That's it. That is it. I'm I'm ready to grow. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you on the next live. Thank you. Thank you. See you on your next one too. When are you going live?